Hi, I am Dr. Mazi, and my job is trying to show you how a blend of spirituality and psychotherapy from the Course in Miracles is helping us to find practical solutions to everyday problems. Have you ever had a moment when everything suddenly felt clear? When a problem that seemed huge just shifted and somehow you were at peace. That's not just a lucky feeling. According to Course in Miracles, it is a miracle. And it's not rare or mystical. It's something your mind is capable of doing every day. In this talk, we're going to unpack what miracles actually are, how they work, and why it matters in our modern life. Let's begin by redefining what the miracle is. Most of us imagine miracle as divine intervention. Like somebody walks in the water, parts the Red Sea, or disease, blind and leprosy is cured instantaneously. But it's not how Course in Miracles sees that. In this framework, miracle is much simpler and far more powerful. It's a shift in how we see. Basically, it's a shift in the mindset, shift in our perspective. Imagine you're in conflict with someone, full of tension, blame, fear. Miracle, according to the Course, is the moment when your perception flips. You suddenly see that the other person not as an enemy, but someone scared or hurt, just like you. You understand, you can forgive. That inner shift, that is a miracle. And it has the power to heal the situation. Even nothing on the outside changes right away. In fact, healing is an essential theme in the beginning of Course in Miracles. But healing, the Course insists, is never just about fixing the body. The healing is always mental. It's about correcting the thoughts that cause the suffering. That's because the root of pain, fear, and even illness lies not in the world, not in our circumstances, but in the mind, in the mind's belief in separation, guilt, and fear. I'll explain a little more about this later. This is a bold idea. It says your thoughts create your experience, not in a magical way, but in a deep structured way. If you believe you're alone, you'll feel afraid. If you believe you're guilty, you'll expect punishment. If you believe others are out to get you, you'll react with anger and defensiveness. But when you change those core beliefs, when you let go of guilt or choose to trust instead of attack, your whole experience shifts. That's what the miracle do. You don't have to be special to experience miracles. Miracles are normal. You don't have to be religious or enlightened. You just have to be willing. Willing to look at things differently, willing to ask help in changing your mind. The Course of miracles are natural. When they don't happen, it's because something is wrong. It's because your thinking has gotten blocked by fear. This brings us the idea of ego. We will discuss this idea in much detail later on in Course of Miracles, mentioning that ego is really an entity created by our minds that has the voice that says, you're alone, you're not enough, you have to defend yourself, things like that. When you choose to offer a miracle, you're choosing to step out of the ego's voice and into a higher perception. Let's say someone insults you. Instead of lashing out, you pause, or realize their words came from pain, not power. Another key idea is that miracles are never just for one person, because minds in this world are connecting one to another. Every time you offer healing, it affects others as well. Even if you never speak a word to them. This isn't abstract, it's how energy and tone work in relationship. You felt when someone's calm presence eases a room, or when forgiveness silently ends the argument. That's the ripple effect of miracles. We've all seen it, but it takes time to really see it and realize it. The Course also introduces a radical idea that the Course was dictated by Jesus, but it doesn't ask you to believe in Jesus. It asks you to believe in your mind. It says your mind is powerful, creative, capable of healing. And this is where things get very relevant to modern life, because your mind creates your experiences. Then you are not a victim of circumstances. And that changes everything. For example, take the mental health. We often try to fix anxiety and depression by changing external things, jobs, relationship, routines. And those do help, but temporarily. But if the deeper belief is, I'm not safe, I'm not worthy, no amount of outer change will bring peace. A miracle gently corrects that belief. It says, you're safe, you're worthy, you're forgotten. The remembering is healing. Now, this course is not about controlling outcomes. The ideas in this book are not about manifesting specific